The beginning of the summer season has seen its fair share of stormy weather.
I actually thought the hail was going to come through my windows. That's how strong it was.
Sandy Lang's Lehigh County house was hit the last week of May.
It started as rain, severe rain. Came the hail about the size of marbles, and then it just poured for maybe 2 to 3 minutes, and then a second wave of hail came through.
It's something she says doesn't happen often on Linda Lane in Upper Milford Township, so when it did, she didn't know what to expect.
After it was all over, I went outside and looked around thinking, oh no, I bet I have damage. I surprisingly thought I didn't have damage.
But she was wrong. Days went by and Lang was flooded with companies reaching out about storm damage repairs. So when she came across the exterior company's offer for a free estimate, she took them up on it and was surprised at what they had to say.
He saw what I didn't see. So he said, yes, your roof is extremely damaged, including wind damage.
In fact, the May 29th storm left more than $20,000 in estimated damage to Lang's home, according to project manager J.T. King with the exterior company, or TEC.
They always say they can't see it from the ground, but the fact of the matter is you need to get up on the roof and actually see it up close to be able to see that there's damage.
We checked the rest of the house. I had damage around my garage door, some of the gutters, etc.
Now with a new roof in place, Lang is telling others about her experience.
I would say to anyone, if you lived in the area where the hail occurred, get an estimate. It's worth it because you don't know. You may think it's not much now, but who knows what's going to happen in 3 years to your roof or your siding or whatever.
What happens is over time, the granules will erode away and the matting gets exposed to the sunlight. And then over time, 3, maybe even 5 years down the road, they'll have leaking issues. They may not have them right up front, but down the road they will have them.
King says it's a particularly busy year for businesses in his line of work because of the very active weather patterns in recent months.
There's certain areas that had a lot of microbursts, and that's basically where there's hail. There was not only hail, but it was wind-driven as well. So they have a lot of siding damage, gutter damage, and definitely roof damage.
TEC is working on jobs across the Lehigh Valley, including this roof replacement on Maple Court in Coopersburg.
We do a first little walk around the house, basically look for soft metal damage and things like that. It's basically a tell-all that there was hail there and there was some damage that could have been caused to the shingles. And then basically we get up on the roof and then we do a close-up inspection on the roof, and it's almost like there's impacts to the roof or bruising to the matting of the shingle.
So you think your property may have been hit by one of those storms, but you can't see any damage. Do you still have time to file a claim? King says yes.
There's only a window of a year usually with most insurance companies to file a claim.
Once the claim is filed, an insurance adjuster comes out to verify the damage. The process may take a bit longer than expected right now, says King, because insurance companies are inundated.
This is one of the most severe storms that I've seen, and it's definitely been busier.
He warns homeowners to be cautious when looking to get the work done, saying reputable companies most likely won't call your home late at night or ask for a deposit ahead of time.
Look up the company. Make sure you're doing your research. Check them on Google, multiple different sites, and just make sure you do your homework. Because there's companies out there that they have a 5-star rating, but they may have like 1 review. Check reviews. Do your homework on them. That's the biggest thing.
You should also be paying attention to warranties, he says, and ask for a craftsman warranty, which would back up the work of the roofer, not just a standard warranty from the manufacturer, which covers the supplies used.
I would say, stress, if anybody's in Macungie area, the whole way down to Richland Town, they should definitely call in to have an inspection done.
According to roofestimator.com, a new asphalt shingles roof for a typical 2,000 square foot single-story ranch house can range in price from $8,500 to $16,500 fully installed. As for those worried about the cost, depending on your insurance company, you're probably covered.
Our insurance is covering everything, so we're other than our deductible, and that's minor compared to trying to put a new roof on by yourself and all the other damage that we've had done.
If you're unsure about a company offering to do the work, you can always check with the Better Business Bureau. In Lehigh County, Pennsylvania, I'm Brittany Sweeny, PBS 39 News Tonight.